Hello, Cancer. Thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm going to use the Modern Spellcasters Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. For the support of Oracle cards, the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Excuse me. Already shuffled. This might be interesting. That's it, really. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So, what is happening here? There's a face down card, and you have two oracle cards at the top here. Is this overall energy? No. This is what we're kind of getting to. Now, I'm getting on the other side, it's kind of hidden. I don't feel like you're going to see it, what's actually going on there. I'm getting a situation. I feel like there's a lot of dedication to it. You got the Page of Pentacles. I feel like in the beginning here of this time frame, you're kind of continuing on with the same old, same old. So this isn't really a new situation, but I'm getting that it's getting a little bit more involved because it goes into the Queen of Pentacles. So it's kind of like you're going from the Page, skipping the Knight, and going right to the Queen. So it's something you've been doing for a while and seems kind of consistent. I just feel like it's triple effort from normal, if that makes sense. But it's something that's constantly going. It's just like triple the workload is what I'm getting. Now there's a change in the environment. You're not seeing it. Something is changing here. Now what is this? I'm getting that there's, whatever this situation is, someone is definitely, I don't know. I feel like somebody is increasing the activity here. Somebody else has a lot of ideas and is putting a lot of pressure on the situation. There's a lot of pressure coming in this situation. You're not seeing it though. Like this is face down for you, which means you're not going to see this, but this is explaining why it's so much. Somebody is purposely putting the pressure on. Somebody is making this more intense. Now, when they're doing this, I don't feel like you're questioning it as much. To you, it just seems like, well, for some reason you're accepting it. I don't feel you really questioning it. But someone else is causing this to happen. Because I'm getting on your side, you have a couple cards. It's going to go over the next few weeks. And they're telling me that you can handle this. You're ready for this. So this doesn't seem to be hurting you in the sense of like, it's not going to run you down too much. I don't feel like it feels great, but you can handle this. And I also feel like you got the Eight of Swords here. I don't feel like you're really enjoying it. You can handle it. You're making it through it, but you're also feeling like you have no choice. Like you're kind of stuck with it. What are we getting to here? Now, I'm getting this other side face down, the Chariot. Somebody's forcing this to get a lot more intense. Somebody is putting that pressure on. The Chariot is usually like somebody going out, doing battle, heading full force into something. And this person is, but it's them going out and creating this situation to amp up. That's what I'm getting from this. Like they're actively like charging ahead. Let's get it going. Let's go. Like they're charging it, amping it up, increasing the intensity. Now, and they keep going. You're handling it. You're doing everything you can. Not really enjoying it, but handling it. And I'm getting like this is kind of like it's going up, and then I feel like it's going to start leveling back down again. but slowly. I feel like it's going to go up fairly, like 3 times, and then it's going to slowly go back down to where it normally is. And I feel like the efforts that the other person did, or whoever this person is, trying to get this really going, trying to amp it up, they're doing it with the thought that they're going to get it up there going really, really a lot stronger, but they're expecting to keep it up at that level. And I feel like when it starts, like it gets up there and then when it starts leveling back down to the normal speed, I feel like they're kind of unhappy with that. And I feel like they're kind of perplexed on why it's kind of dropping down back to the normal. They don't really want that. But I feel like it's for the best. But whoever's trying to ramp it up, they don't like that it's going back down to its normal keel. Which is interesting because I feel like it's the other people involved that are help bringing it back down to the normal keel. But I feel like that's a good thing. Like, I don't feel like it's bad. Like, you're bringing it, like, you're part of that effort, bringing it back down to the normal keel so it can be a sustainable situation. Whoever's pushing this forward does not understand how this situation works fully. And it's supposed to even back down. There's a reason for it. This is a good thing that it's going back down, but I feel like whoever's pushing it, trying to make it much more intense, they're not understanding that. And when it goes back down to its normal keel, they feel like this didn't work out the way they thought it would. Going forward, I'm seeing like things are going back to where they were. I'm also seeing like there's challenges here. Like, it's after things are back down to normal. It's after the fact that people are starting to question, why did that happen? Yeah, why did that even happen anyway? I'm feeling like when it was happening, nobody really had the chance or time to really question it. And this is after the fact. After the fact, you got the Seven of Wands. People are starting to question, like, wait a minute. Why did that even happen? I feel like this is important to find out because there's missing information on the other side. Whoever amped this up and tried to get it really going a lot faster doesn't understand the situation enough. They don't. They could cause problems in the future. This needs to be figured out who did that and why they did that. They could have the best of intentions, but they're not understanding something about the dynamics of this, and they need to know a little bit more about the situation before they end up causing another ramp up again. Because I feel like the way it came through this time, it was handled. It was okay. But if they did it again with a greater intensity, there could be a bad result. And I feel like that's why after the fact, I feel like that's the whole point of this reading. Find out who did what. Why did that amp up? Why did this happen? Like, why did this amp up? Who did this? Who is this person amping this up? Was this a person? Was this a committee? Was this a couple people? Was this, like, what? Why did this happen? Because I'm getting there's missing information. This other side doesn't understand a few key components. If this happens again, but at a greater intensity, there could be less than favorable results. So that's the whole, like, I feel like that's what they're getting at. Find who's pushing it forward, who's pushing these buttons, who's amping this up, who's putting on that juice, who's doing that. Because I don't think the way it comes through in this reading, it doesn't seem like they understand enough of the situation to realize, 3 times was suitable. I mean, you guys got through it. But if, for example, it was 5 times as much, that could be bad. That could have negative consequences, permanent negative consequences. Like, it depends on what job you're doing and what that means, but I feel like that will make more sense to you what that means. Because I'm feeling this is more career-oriented. Definitely, if this is matching some other part of your life, go with that. I'm feeling like it feels more business to me, though. Or maybe a situation that's being treated like business, if that makes sense. All right, anything else? All right, I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you would like a reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.